Emperor penguins, Antarctica's silent survivors. Antarctica is the coldest, windiest, and most unforgiving continent on Earth. During winter, temperatures can drop to -60 degrees Celsius. Winds can exceed 200 kilometers per hour. For months, the sun never rises. Yet despite these deadly conditions, life exists here. And one of the most striking symbols of that life is the emperor penguin. Emperor penguins are the largest penguin species in the world. They can grow up to 120 centimeters tall and weigh as much as 40 kilograms. What truly sets them apart from other penguins is this: they choose the Antarctic winter to reproduce. Emperor penguins live on the sea ice surrounding the Antarctic continent. There is no soil, no trees, only ice, wind, and snow. This ice is not stable. It constantly moves, cracks, and drifts. In other words, these penguins have learned to survive on a moving surface. Their diet consists of fish, krill, squid. When they leave the surface to hunt, they can dive to depths of up to 500 meters. For a penguin, this is extraordinary. They can dive that deep and hold their breath for up to 20 minutes. During these dives, their bodies operate differently. Their heart rate slows down. Blood flow is redirected to vital organs. Muscles work using minimal energy. This allows penguins to hunt in depths where light barely reaches, and the water temperature is close to freezing. But this hunt is not only for themselves. At these depths, light is almost non-existent. The cold is lethal. This is an evolutionary miracle of survival. In the ocean, their greatest predators are leopard seals, killer whales, orcas. On land, threats are fewer. But the greatest danger is nature itself. Cold, hunger, and storms. The reproductive cycle of emperor penguins is one of the most extraordinary in the animal kingdom. The female lays a single egg, and then she leaves. The male penguin takes over the egg. For approximately 65 days, the male penguin eats nothing, balances the egg on his feet, remains motionless under snow and brutal winds. During this time, he may lose up to half of his body weight. This is not sacrifice. It is a biological necessity for the survival of the species. After the chick hatches, the roles change. At this stage, the female penguins go to sea. They travel for days, sometimes weeks, hunting intensively. Their goal is clear: to gather food for the chick. The females store the fish they catch in their stomachs. When they return to the colony, they regurgitate this partially digested food and feed it to the chick. This is the chick's first real meal. Meanwhile, the male continues to keep the chick balanced on his feet, shielding it from the cold and the wind. The chick cannot yet regulate its own body temperature. If the female does not return in time, the male has very limited options. A chick without food cannot survive Antarctic conditions. For this reason, parenting in emperor penguins is never one-sided. Survival depends on the parents switching roles at exactly the right time. As the chicks grow, they stop being protected individually and form creche groups. These groups reduce heat loss and provide additional protection against predators. Emperor penguins are highly social animals. To survive the cold, they form tight clusters. These clusters are called huddles. Those on the inside stay warm. Those on the outside face the cold. Then they rotate. This is not conscious cooperation. It is a behavior shaped by evolution. Recently, a video has circulated on social media. A penguin breaks away from the group, while the others move in one direction. It walks in another. People call it the nihilist penguin. But from a scientific perspective, this behavior does not have a single explanation. It could be a navigational error, a stress response, a sign of illness, or a behavior we do not yet fully understand. What we do know is this: An emperor penguin that separates from the group has a significantly lower chance of survival. But this image makes us think. In nature, following the majority usually ensures survival. But it does not always point to the right direction. And sometimes, even nature produces exceptions. Antarctica does not forgive mistakes. Here, loneliness is not romantic. It is often deadly. And yet, sometimes, a penguin stops and questions the direction of the group. This is not rebellion. It is observation. And at that moment, one thing becomes clear. That penguin is no longer forced to follow the group's direction. In science, this is called an exception. Progress sometimes comes not from the majority, but from deviation. So the question is, which side are we on?